for this platform. Thank you for this opportunity. I am Charlean Baxter. I am a student from Learn Academy. I'm currently doing an internship at Notch 8. That company, they create and do ongoing support for different Ruby applications. So today I am going to be speaking on the p5.js. I think I will be. Yes, I will be. But a couple facts about me. I'm a Navy veteran. I've always been in love with technology. I went into becoming a nuclear engineer in the Navy. And when I got out, I just knew I was going to work at San Alfred, but they happened to shut down when I got out. So I had to recreate myself. And I went into the healthcare industry. And then I learned I'm too much of a crybaby to be beneficial in that community, because it's just very hard seeing people die and I survived. So I did take some time off. COVID kind of helped me with that because I had to start homeschooling my daughter. And my husband retired, so I revisit this technology world and came across Learn Academy and approached it through there. And that has been such a great experience, such a great experience. Reconnecting with creativity. You can do so much in web development. There's so many approaches. It's not like you got to do it this way. Just that creativity is just so inspiring. And it just led me to this, try to research different ways to learn things like JavaScript, Java. And I have come across this I should have went over that. But yeah, this is one of the things that led me to trying to learn different ways, because when you see these error codes, after doing all this hard work and typing, you want to destroy things. So I had to just branch out and get a totally different approach to learning the different syntax and techniques involving coding. So I'm just going to go over with an overview of p5.js, how to set it up, different projects that you can do in it, and talk about the pros and cons. All right, let's get started. So the p5.js is managed by the Processing Foundation. And they are open source because they believe that this medium, I'm sorry, darling, I'm still presenting. Thank you, love you, sorry. So yeah, they believe in just allowing people to just think and make and just become spectacular in the web development. And they believe that software should be free. You know, the program is not about acquiring a certain skill set, it's more instead about being creative and explorative. And that is one of the major reasons, like I stated, I love web development and just community, just so supportive. So p5.js, the original domain for processing was processing instead of S with the 5. So it went to processing 5.5, I processed 5.5 and G, and then p5. So it's just homage to that because it is a predecessor of that. So Ms. Lauren Lee McCarthy, she helped bring about p5.js in 2014. And it was just her version of processing for the web. So it has grown as a tool that makes programming accessible to artists, to designers, educators, beginners, just anyone who's interested in learning more about coding. So p5.js has, you can set a full, you learn coding through the principle of art. This is just to show that, hey, there are people using this, even as far as Atlantic records. It's a little vintage, but it's a learning tool. So yeah, the concept, they use a sketching mechanism to help you just learn how to put shapes and stuff. You use the principle of variables and then for loops and different things like that, just showing you a real life display of what you're doing and yeah, making it a little fun. So the setup. Again, everything is free. These are the different sites that you can go to get the links to download the editor. There's a tutorial. They have a reference guide. So just everything is packaged there. Okay. So I'm going to venture out and try to give you a live demo. If my internet wants to play, oh yay. So this editor, again, it comes free, it's quick download. There's the play button. Oh, let me show you. They do have, I know some of you are experts out there, but you remember this vintage ABC portion of the index HTML. But yeah, so you'll play it. This comes pre-populated with line 1 through 7. But it sets up your canvas. So it's a little gray box over here. Can you see it well? Okay, I'm gonna put it on all. So in the sake of time, I did copy my code down. 1 second. Yes, and it has a little console that'll tell you about some errors. Sorry. So it teaches you just the different dynamics with shapes. The variables on here that come with this is the ellipse and the width. Yeah, as simple as drawing flowers or other things. It shows you the math.random, just showing you how these variables can populate in different areas. 1 second. This went very fast before I started sharing. Huh. Oh my. Maybe you have to press the believe it factor. Almost got it. So yeah, just showing the principle of how that when you're using the making your own variables and that math random going across, so giving you a real live view. And if I comment this out, you'll actually see them. Just pop up everywhere. All right, let me go back to the slideshow. So yeah, that's just to give you an idea of how the program works. This was in case I got scared and wasn't going to do the live demo. Had to back up. Get through there. So besides just drawing flowers or animation, there's plenty of other things that you can do with this. Do with even p5.js going on projects. For instance, there's this canvas thing that they allow people to come in and just draw on it. And then there's also something as advanced as teaching you sign language. Can you see the video well? I can make it bigger. You guys good on that? Right. And there are people hiring in this field. So it's not just for learning, there is employment possibilities. Pros and cons. So we'll go to cons first. So some people feel that because you can enter it so many different places, it's a little hacky. And it's not great for larger scales, but if you're just making like your one app. And the VS Code also has extensions that you can add on. I do have that link on there. So it's kind of, people are entering through VS Code versus going on the one site. But the pros is a convenient developer environment. There is extensive documentation and the community is very active. They're very supportive. They have these project themes yearly, which is how the one about sign language went in there. So, and they're very supportive. And I'm done. I forgot to start my timer. I think I'm under the time, but these are the different resources I use to check it out. And they do allow people to come in and teach a workshop. You can make a meetup, contribute to their code base. So there are different ways to that. This is my GitHub and my LinkedIn. So thank you guys again.
Thank you so much. And you're perfectly on time. So it was perfectly timed. I know that we're a little bit over time. Thank you all, everyone, for staying here. Does anyone has any quick question for Charlean? Maybe one question. Either speak up or post it in the chat. Yeah, and good job on the live demo. That was great. I wouldn't have done it. So one question from Michi. What's your favorite thing you built with p5.js?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, there is one question about what is the your favorite thing that you've built with this?
Well, I've been able to get my daughter more involved with coding because she's kind of interested. So this was like a great tool to show her. We've been doing some Christmas stuff. So making snowmans and snowflakes. There's a little bit further in the course, it shows you how to do the animation. So it's been fun.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a great idea. Because they probably get, you know, when they see like something interested in, they have immediate feedback, they will get super involved. And Kat is asking any new projects you're doing?
Well, I need to build my portfolio up since I'm entering this world, and I am going to use it because they have a Java introductory tutorial in there too, and a couple more things. So just gonna be adding those projects.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
My daughter wants to build a game, so we'll see
Oh.
how it goes.
That sounds fun. Thank you again. And I'm gonna stop recording.